right, let's quickly go to our lithium battery lesson. Yeah, for instance, that time I was talking, we have our inverter 2.5 kVA inverter. Let's say our 2.5 kVA inverter is 24 volts. If our inverter here is 24 volts, how can we do? How can we do? Yeah, how can we do? For instance, we have our lithium battery is 3 kV, 3 volts. When we have our is 3 volts, how can we do? First of all, we have to convert this 3 to 24 volts. How can we convert it? That is the issue. Okay, now let's say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, because we are connecting them into series. So when we are connected into series, we just plus everything. But if it's in parallel, we have to ratio it so that they can move. We connect it into parallel. But this one we are best connecting into series. So we are connecting into series. So the first thing is that we have to know the total voltage of it. When we know the total voltage of it, since we have known the voltage per one, so when we multiply, when we plus them, then we are able to get the number up to 24. When we arrange it, then we know the total number of this lithium battery, how many would be able to give us 24 volts. So from here we are targeting 24 volts. Here we have 6, we have 6 here. So 6 plus 6 is going to give us, we have 6 here, we have 6 here. Here we have 12, we have 12. So definitely we need addition of this thing in order for us to be balanced. So since we have 6 here plus 3 here is giving us 6. What we are doing together is going to give us 12, and 12 plus 12 is going to give us 24 volts. It's going to give us 24 volts. So definitely, how many lithium battery 3 volts we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 per one row. Per one row. So since we have 8 lithium battery here, okay, we already have our many lithium battery. We have 8 battery per one row. So our target is 24 volts. 8 battery is giving us 24 volts. So, but is it this 8 battery, is it capable that it can carry the inverter and everything? No, because the ampere here is low. So what is going to happen is that we have to calculate the cells of each one of the row of the 8 battery. When we calculate it, from there we will be able to get how many battery are we going to use per inverter. So now, for instance, we have 8 battery here. We have another 8. We have another 8. We have another 8. We have another 8. How many row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we are getting to. So let's say, assuming that this thing is how many amp? Let's say it's not less than 5 amp. Okay, if this thing is 5 amp, if this thing is 5 amp, okay, it's 2.6 amp. It's 2.6 amp. Okay, since this thing is 6.2 amp, 2.6 amp times 8. times 8. What are we going to achieve? That's our main target. That is our main target. So, but how can we achieve this thing? Basically, we don't have much to say because 2.6 times 8 is going to give us 20 amp. So definitely our 8 battery here is giving us 20 amp. It's 20 amp. We have another 20 amp here. We have another 20 amp. 20 amp here. We have another 20 amp. We have another 20 amp here. Because by the time we are calculating, the best calculation here that we are going to do is we are going to say, okay, for us to know the total number of power 1 8, we have to say, okay, power 1 we know is 2.6 amp. So 2.6 amp times 8 is going to give us 20 amp. So you see, from there, from there is just simple. We have gotten our 1 row. So definitely, when we know our 1 row, we know the remaining rows. Do you understand? So one thing is that this thing is connected into series. But by the time that we know that our batteries here, this is our battery, and each one of them is 20 amp. It's 20 amp, 20 amp, and how many volts? 3 volts. 3 volts, 20 amp. No, 3 volts now. We have 3 amp, 24 volts. 3 amp, 24 volts. Each cell is 3 amp, 24 volts. Whereby we multiply 3 times 8, it gives us how many? 24 volts. Then we multiply, when we multiply 2.6 times 8, it gives us 20 amp. So you see, so from here we already know that power 1 battery is 24 volts, 20 amp. Power 1 battery. So but this battery, how can we connect them? How can we connect them? Let's say positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. How can we connect them? Here, when we are connecting them into series, it's going to give us the higher voltage. And whereby when we are getting the higher voltage, this mercury is affecting our ampere. From here is that we wanted to maintain the same voltage, then our ampere to be increased. How can we make this thing? It's just very simple. It's just very simple. From here, we just say that, okay, our battery to be connected into parallel. Yeah. So when we are connecting our battery into parallel, our battery to be connected into parallel, we have positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Yes. Here, this one is going here, going here, going here, going here. Then we have our source. This